what up? Evidently, the universe wants me to be non-mobile today. So I am here to finish talking about what I was talking about. The first part was manifesting more manifestations into your life by appreciating the process of manifesting and what it's done for you, or whatever, however you want to call it. So yeah, that was part of that. I'm trying to break down the screen for you guys again so I can throw the Facebook chat on there if need be. Um, so yeah, manifesting more manifestations is basically for me to see that butterfly and just be like, yo, that's the shit. Like the fact that I can do that, like that was just earlier today, and boom, boom, boom. Like I was saying this yesterday, and I didn't even get a chance to really enjoy it when I saw it today because where we were at. So it's like, just love the fact that you're doing it. I always talk about that fat check that I got, and I was so happy about the check. It's actually right here, on my desk. I was so happy about the check that, but it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money at all. It was about the ability to manipulate what's happening around me. That means you control the rest of your life. Now I know people have past experiences that are going to change that thought immediately. Oh, I wouldn't have done that to me. Nah, yeah, you would. If you were worried about it, you watered that seed. If you were worried at all about the subject that you are talking about, then you were watering that seed no matter what. So, manifesting, we're doing it all day, but manifesting, more manifesting, that's the trifecta. You're getting it, one, from the source you're trying to manifest, and giving the game credit. It's like doubling that. That's 3 right there. I roll with it. The next thing is manifesting signs. You guys know how I manifest beeps, clips, and I use those as a wake-up call. So you can manifest bad signs. Okay? And I'll give you an example right here. Let's say you're like, if I should turn right and go here, give me a sign. And that's where you kind of want to go. But if I should turn left, give me a sign. And then you hear ding, or a horn beeps in the car. You could have just manifested that. Because truly deep down inside, you expect that negative outcome to happen. Because it's not often that we win the lottery for billions of dollars. You deep down expect the more negative side to happen. You're going to manifest that sign. Because that's what you expect. You're ordering and placing an order with the universe, with God, to lead you in that direction, because that's what you truly expect. And in order for God to lead you in that direction, He has to give you that negative sign. So you're manifesting that negative sign. It's a tricky game. It is. It has forced me to step back and analyze so many signs and thoughts that I've had, because there's so much involved. It's like the voice of intuition in the back of your head telling your voice apart from God's voice. Now, you being one with God, you would think they're the same voice. No, you are one with God the same way you are one with the atmosphere around you. You're not. There is a separation. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he gets the message. But no, that's a big thing. I told God I'll be back in a second. Like, I separated myself into 2. And in this conscious half, I told God I'll be back in a second. While here on this earth, man, it's so hard not to act reckless. Temptation, look but don't touch. Touch but don't taste. Taste but don't eat. Everything that looks good is bad for us, as far as like flavors and stuff. All the stuff that's bad, that's nasty, like lettuce, is good for us. I know people will say, oh, I like the taste of lettuce, but come on, man, let's be real about it. You ever ate a piece of lettuce by itself? I don't want to get into that. Manifesting bad signs is something that you can do, so be weary of that. And at the end of the day, you are in control. And what you focus on the most dictates what you truly expect, and what you truly expect is what you'll always get. So if you're going to be in control, and know, oh snap, I was just told by the universe to make a left even though I don't want to, you can still flip that around. You could still say, bump that, I'm in control. I can go either way, and I'm gonna still make it out of there in the bomb ass fashion, in a way that uplifts me. And I speak this way generally because you can use it for health, wealth, love, happiness, relationships, because it's true. I've used it for all. As far as manifesting goes, I've been visualizing more. Like, if I give you an example of a fan that I saw, somebody talks about fans or signing autographs. I haven't done it much. I'm not gonna front, but I tell people I have, which is true. Shout out to those that showed me the love, and but just now, I pictured it. I put myself there, and I'm starting to do that with all situations. I don't want to do it with the bad ones, but if I retrain my mind to think a certain way, it's going to do it for good and bad. And I just have to be conscious of that and come up with different mental exercises to get around that. But either way, I'm going to spend more time, not more time, but instead of saying, yes, that happened, I'm going to see the last time it happened. The last time I caught a 15 and out and got a first down. On fourth. Yeah, I'm like, in my mind, I remember playing Woodrow Wilson, 7-on-7 tournament just comes to mind. We needed like 9 yards. 10-yard out. My pattern was so crispy, but he overthrew me, and I reached fully, and I just fingertip grabbed it, brought it in, toes in, and it was beautiful. Now, the feeling that gave me, I guarantee I'm going to manifest something into my life that's going to happen in the next couple of days that brings that type of feeling. I'm not going to run a 15-yard out, obviously, a 10-yard out, but something's going to give me that feeling. It's not an exact science when it comes to that. It's the feeling that you give off is the feeling you'll get back. Same goes for bad. Thoughts become things, can be a gift and a curse. Last tip, meditation, something that just hit me last night too. This is one of the reasons I wanted to do the video on the phone. I wanted to be able to breathe for you. I wanted to give I can't even do it. It's all loud. I got the joint on in the background. If you just hear yourself breathing, try to get a little closer. It's like, think of the ocean coming up and dropping back. If you ever went to the beach and just sat there and listened, most people haven't, and that's sad. Kids running around, you gotta make sure they're safe. It's water, it's like the most dangerous thing ever, and it doesn't stop for no one. You can't see at the bottom. As humans, we worry, of course. But if you ever get a chance, play a YouTube video. I might have to find a link or something like that and post it on the comments of the ocean just crashing and leaving and crashing and leaving. It sounds like your breath. So I took a moment to meditate yesterday. I was standing there, nothing to do. TV wasn't on, and I just had a moment where I was empty in the house by myself. And I used and other than body meditation, how I get present is to hear my air. And I don't know what I know it's something that I didn't create. I mean, I created it because I'm the first one who showed myself it, but they do it too. Out in yoga and stuff like that, they breathe really loud. And it's really just staying present, focusing on your voice, letting God's plan unfold, as opposed to manifesting or watering seeds all day, good or bad. So, picture what you're hearing in your breath. Open your mouth. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but when I was doing that just now, it was the waves coming in and then leaving back out every time. And I got to the point where I can feel myself on the beach. And I don't know what beach I was on. One thing I noticed a couple years ago, traveling everywhere, I went to Miami just to sit on the beach for 4 days. Everybody was like, oh my God, you're going to be partying. No, I sat on the beach. Like a beach bum. I loved every second of it. Loved it. But anyway, one thing I learned about being on all these beaches, Los Angeles, Atlantic City, Florida, repeat, rotate, all these times is no matter where you go there, you are, it still look the same. My neck still hurt. It's still a flat line in the back of the sky. And, it could change with the sunlight and the sand is different. Watercolor might be different. It's all the same. And that forced me to close my eyes and hear the waves. So no matter where I was enjoying what I love, which is those damn waves. And last night, when I took that moment to breathe, my breath sounded like the waves. It had never sounded like that before. I guess I was breathing too fast or too slow, or the up was even with the down, whereas the ocean, the up is placed for more than the down. I don't know what it was, but when I heard my breath in this succession, if I said that word, if I used that word right, but if I said that, when I breathed in synchronicity with the waves, it sounded like the waves, and it made me use that, and it was beautiful. So if you get a chance today, stop everything, make sure you're in a quiet place, and breathe with the waves coming up and crashing. Just try it. It's invigorating. I haven't really meditated in a while because everything's just been so crazy. But this makes me want to meditate. It took me a while to get here as far as visualizing and meditating and all that other stuff and being able to feel the objects around me. I was able to delete everything around me and feel an ocean. Not a sunset, not a cloud, not sand. The ocean, not water, not waves. The ocean. As a package, the feeling that it gives me. And I would love to get you guys there. It's one of the reasons I do what I do. It was just short of orgasmic, and it all is. All of this. If you can do it right. If you work hard enough to know how to get yourself to do these practices right, it'll change the whole way you think and feel. And when you get quiet, something happens. I don't have to be at Disneyland to be at Disneyland. I truly don't. It's like I'm teleporting to a universe while I'm there, but instead of catching a flight home, I'm just zipping back to this one. There's no loss of feeling. There's no loss of it's not as fun because I'm not really there. I'm not really winning that money at the craps table. I can't bring it back with me. I got you, but for those seconds while I'm there. And I'm watering some beautiful seeds. And that's why I try to spend a lot of time there. But while I'm there, I'm also studying how to get there, how to stay there, how to be there, how to maintain there. Because I don't know no one else who's studying it. And I really want to be able to feel it. You got to see it before you do it. I've never been to Vegas. I can't really feel Vegas. Does that mean I'm not going to try? I can really feel Vegas. I really have felt Vegas. And I'm pretty sure when I do go to Vegas, it's going to feel the same. Because I know what that exciting, great feeling has been. I've been to Miami 100 times. I've been to LA. I've been to New York. The first time I went to those places, I know that feeling. And I know that Vegas is going to be that feeling again. Maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller, maybe fall short of the expectations, maybe it's better, but it's that feeling. I know that feeling, so I can go there. You know that feeling, so you can go there whenever you want. Guess what? Your neck hurts. You can be in Vegas with a hurt neck, because guess what? If I was to go to Vegas right now, my neck would hurt. So I might as well manifest it true to detail. And I'll give you another little pointer. Most of your time in these situations, I got water everywhere. Most of your times in these situations, there's going to be a lot of downtime. Sitting on the elevator for 30 seconds. Walking down a long-ass hallway to your suite. You know what I mean? Whatever the situation is. See them. See them. Don't just see the great times when you're winning at the craps table, if you're talking about Vegas. When you're, I don't know, throwing a frisbee on the beach, if you're talking about the beach, if that's your thing. When you're visualizing these things, visualize the downtime too, where it's kind of not exciting. You're just going through the motions of, because you're gonna those occupy most of your time. Why not water the seed of something that occupies most of your time, as opposed to something that's only might happen in a 30-second gap of you hitting it big on the dice, whatever. So yeah, run your scenarios, do your thing. I have no clue how long I've been on. I feel like it's a long time. But yeah, just use these tips. They're here for you. They're here for me. I'm using them. And the things that are new, they're new. You guys know I like to field test things before I send them to you. Now I'm going to field test things through you. Alright? Love you guys. And thanks for joining. want to see how long it takes to register. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did it register? Oh, it did. I would just, I guess, put it right there. Hey. Sorry guys, I'm just playing with things for now, trying to get things to look a little bit better. But yeah, smaller screen because it's not about me, it's all about the words. But I do love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, maybe tonight I have a live session, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on everything's cool. I'll come up with some new stuff. You know, I love it. You come up with a topic, you jot it down, and I'm done with it. No rehearsals, no nothing. It hit me, so I'm gonna hit you with it. I love it. I love doing that. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being with me on this journey of life. And I think I'm gonna swim today. It's warm out. Last night. It's pretty warm outside. I think I can swim today. I hope I can. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I love you. This has been another one. We the best, baby. Stay with us. Stay tuned.